welcome back. In this video we are by Fornes Fyr in Grenaa, like a bit north from the harbor we have down here. And as you can see, the sun is shining, the weather is good, the wind is not as violent, it's basically not there at all, and the water is completely clear. So here you can see the first needlefish of the day, which I shot, and unfortunately I shot it too far down and hit it in its stomach, and after a little bit of fighting, it swam off, as you saw. Me and my friend, we looked for it, and we were in the water for 2 or 3 hours in that area where I lost it, swimming around, both hunting for new fish but also looking for that one, and with no success. Besides that, here you can see the wreck, which is basically on shore. It's full of life here: small fish, prey fish, bait fish, all kind of life here. Actually, it's actually really pretty. It's one of my favorite spots to go dive in this area because of how much life there is there. As you can see in this video, my aim after the first fish, I got really uncertain on my aim, and I tried to aim higher to get like the spine instead of the stomach, which resulted in me missing a lot of fish, which you will see in this video. I miss a lot, and I will apologize for that. I got a side catch. I actually found myself a lure, which you would see here. called a smolt, which is sea trout, small sea trout, which we call smolt. So one day, hopefully, they will get big enough for me to go shoot them when they're like 2 or 3 kilos. But if the bird doesn't eat them first, which is unfortunate. And as you can see in this clip right here, the one I shot here, I just shot right above the spine, and I actually like stoned it for a split second, and then it swam off. Don't It didn't separate it completely, the spine, and I looked closer to it when I got home, but it went through some of the spine, so almost a good shot. But a nice fish anyways. Tastes good. Amazing fish. Beautiful fish. In this clip you can see them spawning. I always wanted to like see them spawn on the water, which I actually got the opportunity for here on the distance, and they scattered when I came closer. And as soon as I came close enough, they scattered, and I picked myself one out I wanted to shoot, and I shot it. So that was a really cool, awesome experience that I really wanted to try. I've always wanted to try and see them under the water. And me and my friend was out the day before. Tons of fish. Lost the video, unfortunately. Accidentally deleted it. My fault. My bad. But I said to him the day before, I really want to see them spawn underwater to see how it really works, because normally you can just see the beaks out of the water and the water like boils a little bit, and that's it. And here you can see a ulk, ULK, as we call it here in Denmark, which is just a bottom feeding fish. I don't know how much about it. Well, I find a lot of them anyways. So me and my friend, we decided to go out in a lot rougher conditions. We went out over the reef edge where there's a lot more current and the waves were a bit higher, because the wind came in from that side. And we saw a lot of fish, but it was too hard to take any profitable shots where we didn't get any fish out there. The waves were a bit too high and the current was a bit too strong, and it was a bit hard to move around, and the fish were really active and fast, so we had a hard time doing that. Here are some fun facts about the Danish needlefish, known locally as hornfisk or hornfish, and its scientific name is called belonie. If I'm not wrong, I might not pronounce that right. And they are a migratory fish coming to the Baltic and North Atlantic waters during spring. They have green bones. A defining feature of the belonie is that its bones are naturally green. This is due to harmless pigment called biliverdin. Okay, didn't know that actually. Long beak. They have a long narrow jaw filled with many small sharp needle-like teeth, which is also explains why we can catch them with silk threads. So a lot of people actually instead, also because it's very kid friendly, because you can't stab yourself on a hook, actually put silk threads on the back of the lures, and the silk thread would get entangled into its beak because of all the small teeth. They typically measure between 50 to 75 centimeters in length in the Danish waters. They are torpedo-shaped body, adapted for rapid surface swimming, which you will also see in this video. At least that's my excuse for not hitting them. While they are pelagic fish, they migrate to coastal Danish waters in massive numbers during spring, with peak fishing time in late April and all of May. And they are actually often called mackerel guides as well, because they tend to arrive just before the mackerel migration. Jumping behavior. They're capable of making short leaps out of the water, and when hooked they can tail walk or thrash wildly, providing a lively fight for anglers. And I actually love fishing after these with my fishing rod as well, But I'm out to get some videos for you guys and try and shoot them.